Hi, protein power. So in this chat, I am going to talk through benefits of protein. We're going to talk about how to incorporate enough protein into your diet. I'm going to give you some examples of 10 high protein breakfasts on the go, 10 lunches on the go, and 10 evening meals. So if you have any questions, let me know. I've got some notes here that I am following. Okay, first of all, benefits of protein. So protein is a crucial nutrient for everyone. Its importance is becoming even more significant as people enter sort of midlife, 40s, and there are many key benefits of protein for you. So firstly, muscle maintenance and growth. As we age, there's a natural decline in our muscle mass and strength. So protein plays a really vital role in preserving and building the muscle. And it helps to combat the age-related muscle loss, sarcopenia. So having that protein helps to keep that muscle growth going and maintain your existent muscle. Secondly, bone health. Your adequate protein intake is associated with better bone mineral density. And again, this is important as your bone density tends to decrease with age, making you more susceptible to fractures and osteoporosis. Thirdly, weight management. Protein is known for satiating effect. So I work with a lot of clients when they are having sugar cravings, they want their high-fat foods. When they start to focus on a certain amount of protein per day, they have more of a controlled appetite and they don't have so many cravings. And the protein helps to promote your weight management because it does help your levels of hunger, which means you're not reaching for those quick fix sugary snacks. And with weight, with your changes in your metabolism, your body working differently as you are aging, maintaining a healthy weight is really crucial for your overall well-being. Number 4, metabolic health. So protein has a high thermic effect compared to fats and carbohydrates. So that means it requires more energy to digest and metabolize, which can help your metabolic health and weight control. Number 5, there's 10 of these. Blood sugar regulation, including protein, helps to stabilize your blood sugar levels, including the risk of insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes, particularly relevant to those who are at risk of developing diabetes and those who have diabetes genetically, and also diabetes, type 2 diabetes with weight gain. Really focusing on your protein really helps your weight control and stabilize your blood sugar levels. Number 6, immune function. Protein is essential for the protein of antibodies and immune cells, which means it supports the robust immune system. So this is increasingly important for maintaining your overall health in the face of potential age-related immune system changes. Number 7, joint health. Collagen is a protein found in connective tissues. It's crucial for joint health. So having protein-rich foods can contribute to maintaining your joint function and preventing conditions like osteoarthritis. Number 8, wound healing. So protein is vital for tissue repair and wound healing. Ensuring an adequate amount of protein is really important for maintaining your skin health. It helps you if you cut yourself. It helps with that wound healing, tissue repair. So if you have operations or you're coming from injuries, it does really help you to recover. 2 more. Number 9, hormonal balance. Proteins are essential for the synthesis of hormones and enzymes, which help hormonal balance. So protein really helps those, especially women who are experience hormonal changes during the menopause. And finally, cognitive function. So proteins provide amino acids that play a role in neurotransmitter synthesis. So that contributes to cognitive function and potentially reducing the risk of age-related cognitive decline. So there are just 10 reasons, many more reasons why we need to have protein in a diet. Now, it's really important. We want to have a variety of proteins in a diet. Now, you're probably thinking, how much protein should I have? Now, when I start working with people with protein, I suggest you go for 80 grams a day. Get to know how much worth many grams of protein is in your food. So you can do this really quite quickly by using MyFitnessPal. You can just tap and go. So you can use the bar scanner just to see how much protein is in the chicken breast, is in your porridge oats, is in whatever you're eating. Okay, it helps. And then if you start to know what 80 grams looks like, you've got a really good baseline. And then you can increase that to 90, 100. And some days you'll get it more and some days you'll get it less. But having that focus in on your protein per day, per meal, it does help overcoming the snacking. It helps your energy levels, helps your motivation. It helps everything that I was talking then. So it does really, really help. So how can I incorporate protein into my diet? I've got 10 ways that you can incorporate protein in your diet. Okay, first of all, diversify your protein sources. Have a variety of protein sources in your diet, such as lean chicken, so lean meats, chicken, turkey, fish. You've got eggs, dairy products, legumes, tofu, plant-based sources like beans and lentils, which means you get a real mix of the essential amino acids. To help you in your day, number 2, start with a protein-packed breakfast. Kickstart your day with, you might have eggs, you might have fat-free Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, you might have a bowl of porridge, put a bit of protein powder in it, or a bowl of porridge and have a protein smoothie with fruits in it. I sometimes add chicken into my breakfast. You know, chicken has got a great amount, or turkey, because it just adds much more protein. So eggs don't really have a huge amount. They're about 12 grams, whereas a breast of chicken can be up to like 30 grams. So know how much protein is in your food. Honestly, get that MyFitnessPal bar scanner out and just zap your food, or whatever, I didn't need to be MyFitnessPal, to know the content of the protein of your food, because it will help your hunger levels. It will help your hormone balance. It will help your blood sugar regulation. It will help your immune function. It will help your cognitive function. Okay, number 3, snack smart. So many times we go for the biscuits, the crisps, for our snacks, but we want to snack smart. And if you are trying to get in that 80 grams of protein a day, you'll find that you need to plan in your protein. So choose protein-rich snacks such as cheese, nuts, seeds, hard-boiled eggs. I quite often just boil some eggs up. You know, I quite often have fat-free Greek yogurt. You can get the pre-made protein yogurts. Just beware of obviously additives and sugar. We want to try and be as natural as possible. You could cook off some chicken. I keep talking about chicken, sorry. I just find chicken really easy. You know, turkey strips, cooked proteins, so they are ready to go in your fridge. So you can pick them up, take them to work, or have them by your desk if you're working at home. So you're really focusing on it. Okay, number 4, opt for lean meats. So we want to choose lean cuts of meat to reduce the saturated fat intake. So skinless poultry, lean cuts of pork or beef or pork, and the fish are real excellent choices. We want to make sure that we're not going for the high fat end. Again, things like MyFitnessPal help when you zap your protein source and you can see if it's full of fat, because we want to go for the lean cuts. Number 5, if you're having salads, add protein to your salads. You know, if you've got a side salad of lettuce and tomato and cucumber, just whack in some, you know, grilled chicken, some prawns, some tofu, some chickpeas, some beans, and that turns a really simple salad into a nutritious and satisfying meal. Might not be your main meal, might be a little side salad, but pop more protein in. Number 6, include dairy or dairy alternatives. So dairy products and dairy alternatives like almond and soy milk are good sources of protein as well. You know, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, and cheese can be incorporated into meals or enjoyed as snacks. So Greek yogurt, the fat-free Greek yogurt, doesn't have the added sugars like other fat-free Greek yogurt is. So go for the plain fat-free Greek yogurt and you'll get a good bang for your buck. Again, with cottage cheese, you can go for the fat-free, low-fat options. Okay, number 7, embrace the plant-based proteins. This is brilliant for your gut health as well. So plant-based proteins such as legumes, lentils, quinoa, nuts are excellent alternatives for those following a vegetarian or vegan diet. You can also get fake meat as well. You know, just experiment with recipes that feature plant-based protein sources. You know, there's so much on Instagram, on Facebook, loads of recipes. You know, maybe buy yourself a new recipe book just to get some new ideas from. If you're struggling, let me know and I can help you out as well. 2 more. Number 9. Okay, this is a little bit controversial. Protein shakes or smoothies. So some people don't like protein shakes because they're processed, but for sometimes the benefits can outweigh the negatives. So protein shakes, I tend to have a protein shake a few times a week just to help my protein intake. So you can supplement your diet with protein shakes or smoothies. I'm not talking about replacing meals. We're using it to empower our body. So these can be convenient options on busy days. So I might put in some milk and some yogurt and some fruits and protein powder, and that's myself up a big old smoothie. And finally, the most important is make protein the focal point of your dinners. This is going to help you to get in your quantity. So grilled, baked fish, poultry, lean meats, plant-based protein sources. Pair it with veggies, whole grains to create a well-balanced and satisfying meal. And you will feel the benefits of this. Okay, I hope that helps. Okay, I'm still going. So I have got 10 high protein breakfast ideas for you, and I have got 10 high protein lunches on the go and meals. So I will whiz through them. You can always write them down, and I could actually create my notes as a document. They're not ready for consumption, my notes at the moment, but they are here. Okay, so 10 high protein breakfast ideas, convenient for on the go, with approximate protein content and approximate calories per meal. Obviously, it's going to be personal to you because of your portion sizes. So Greek yogurt with berries and almonds. Number 1, protein 20 grams, calories 300 to 350. So use Greek yogurt, mixed berries, sprinkle of almonds. Nice. You could always sprinkle a bit of protein powder in there as well, and then you're going to probably double that protein amount. Number 2, protein smoothie, protein 25 grams. So protein powder, maybe almond milk, a banana, and you could always put on a tablespoon of peanut butter if you like that. Number 3, hard-boiled eggs with avocado. So you've got some good fats in there as well. So 15 grams in there. You could put in some wholemeal toast, which is another bit of protein in there. Number 4, overnight oats with chia seeds. So rolled oats, chia seeds, milk. You can add toppings of berries, nuts. I tend to have some frozen berries in my freezer that I can take out and defrost overnight, and I just put them over the top. Tastes quite nice. With your nuts, be really aware of the calorie content of them. They can be deceiving. In the morning, like I mentioned before, I might have things like turkey chicken for my breakfast now and again. So you could have a turkey cheese wrap, which you can just have on the go. About 20 grams in there, protein. Another breakfast, cottage cheese and pineapple bowl. Cottage cheese and fresh pineapple chunks, pop it together. Nice one here, peanut butter, banana toast. So you've got your whole grain toast, whack some peanut butter, pop some sliced banana on top, off you go. That's quite a filling one. You can go buy things like high protein wraps and high protein muffins, which you can try with, or just keep going for the whole grain options. So like things like muffins are quite nice to have, and you could put in some, eggs. You could always put in some chicken strips, some salmon. They're quite nice and to go, and things like that you can put in tinfoil and have on the go later. Maybe smoked salmon and cream cheese bagel, whole grain bagel, smoked salmon and cream cheese. So chia pudding with almond butter. So chia seeds, almond butter, leave it to soak, put in some almond butter, peanut butter. So again, just be aware of peanut butter, almond butter, of the calories as well. So just some ideas for you there. Because quite often we stick with things like cereal and there's not as much protein in there because we want to be able to get our protein intake if we can in the morning. And my go-to is fat-free Greek yogurt and 20 grams of muesli and some fresh fruit and maybe some protein powder put in there. That is generally my go-to. My other go-to is I love boiled eggs. So I'll do a few boiled eggs and then put them off whole grain toast, and then I might have some chicken with it, might have some spinach, might have some mushrooms, tomatoes. I love to cook veg with my eggs. So quite often I have a bulk of cooked veg in my fridge ready to heat up, and I will just pop that on, and I find that really tasty. And maybe add some spice, some chili powders, some hot sauce. Okay, some lunches. Here's some lunches that you could go with. Make yourself a grilled chicken salad. So I have got a nice big glass bowl that I tend to fill up with salad at the beginning of the week. I chop up the tomatoes, the cucumbers, the peppers and mushrooms, everything and anything I can find. Chop up some spinach, put in some lettuce, chickpeas, cook some chickpeas, put them in. And I just make a big bowl of some kind of salad that I can whack in. So for my lunch, I could put it into a Tupperware, and I often have cooked protein sources as well. I am no saint. This is just an ideal week. Cooked chicken, fish, and I'll put it in and I'll create salad, and then I'll find that it's great for me on the go. If I'm feeling it, have a bit more, I might have some quinoa, some rice, some couscous to go with it as well. Okay, so salads can be really great. Bean bowls, so quinoa and black bean bowl, get a range of your beans and quinoa, and again, that can be made in advance. You can have that through the week as well. Grab and go, again, like a wrap, you can put in some of your salads. You could have some bean salads put in there. You could put in some chicken, wrap it up, make it nice and full of things you can have more of. We want to keep focusing on what we can have more of. For your lunch, you could have a yogurt mix. You can have yogurt mixed berries, some granola, put a little drizzle of honey in there. You can have that if you're having lunches on the go. Have a pot that you put it in, and then it can soak in there. Then you've got it there. That's quite a nice filling lunch for you. If you could make yourself some lettuce wraps using iceberg lettuce, and you could always have things like canned tuna, mixed with Greek yogurt, put loads of celery, put some veggies in there, wrap in lettuce leaves. Okay, more egg salad. Easy hard-boiled eggs, Greek yogurt, mustard, diced celery, serve it with whole grain crackers. You could go cottage cheese and fruit. Cottage cheese, pineapple chunks, sliced strawberries, sprinkle of almonds. Talking about fish, salmon and quinoa salad. Again, that's one that you could create at the beginning of the week, and then you've got throughout, like grilled salmon, quinoa, cherry tomatoes, cucumber. Get a nice, lemon and dill dressing to drizzle over it. Chickpea salad with feta, another one that I like to do at the beginning of the week. In my big glass bowl, loads of chickpeas, and I crumble some feta. Feta is a nice way again to get some protein, and it's got a nice taste to it as well. And those who like it cooked for lunch, you could always cook things up. So for example, lean beef and vegetable stir fry, you could have that cooked in advance and take with you. Lean beef strips, broccoli, bell peppers, snap peas, soy ginger sauce, served over brown rice. Lovely. We did a lovely meal the other night, actually. It was salmon and honey and ginger. Just mixing it up. And evening meals. Here's some evening meals. Here's 10 evening meals. So chicken breast with quinoa and veggies, salmon with sweet potato and asparagus, lean beef stir fry with broccoli and brown rice, turkey and black bean chili, tofu and vegetable skewers with quinoa. I haven't said about skewers. I love skewers. I've got this skewer's got 2 prongs, and it just keeps things on. It's like a double prong skewer, and I love to cook things on the barbecue with that. You can also cook it in the oven and the grill, but I love a skewer. You could go omelets. Oh my goodness, omelets, tortillas, however you say. Whack your eggs in, whack your veggies in. You've got a really good, lovely omelette that is really filling. Have some of your salad that you pre-made. That is another great grab and go lunch for you. You can go soup. I haven't talked about soup. Soup, another great thing to make in advance. And if you can, you can get plenty of soup that is ready-made. But if you can make it yourself, it is much better because you know exactly what's in it, and you are controlling, the salt intake, the fat intake. And in your soup, you can add your protein, like lentil soup with You can do chicken soup. You can add the meat sauces into your soup. Prawns, always quite handy to have some prawns. Prawn and avocado salad. Have some prawns in your freezer. Yeah. So hopefully I've helped you there. So I will put my notes together into some kind of document that you can then read. But protein, it does make a real massive difference. And I know it's all about consistency, and you will go, right, okay, I'm going to try and get protein today, and I'm going to do 80 grams. And you might do it for a few days and come off the boil, but I will keep talking about protein. But when you come off the boil for a day, it's okay. You know, you've got that knowledge in, you know what 80 grams of protein looks like, and then it's easier to go back to it. So it's just that groundwork, but try not to overthink it. Try not make it a massive, massive ordeal. Download a calorie tracking app. I find this is the easiest thing, and you can just barcode the package, and then you can see how much protein is in per serving, and it really helps. And if you're just thinking about the protein, we're not thinking about total calories, it is a great step in knowing your protein, you know, and accompany them with your fruit, your veggies, you know, all your plant-based sources to help that gut. Let me know if this helps. Let me know if you need more information. And yeah, go protein power. You've got this.